first ever production of Dilmo. Probably asking yourself, what is this Dilmo? Who are these two clowns on my YouTube channel? Well, I'm gonna let you know a little secret. We're the next big thing. So watch out ESPN, watch out Sportsnet, watch out whatever fake ass channel y'all got. So that's a Dill, aka Dill.
What up?
And I'm Mo, aka Big Mo. Alright, we're gonna talk about sports, and sports. We might throw in some girls, but it'll be mostly about sports.
Alright, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. Oh, last night, UFC 194, Conor McGregor against Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo was defending the title. He was going into the fight the like heavy favorite, but Conor McGregor knocks the guy out in 13 seconds.
Bruh, like I'm just saying, you trained for like months, like 8-9 months to get knocked out in 14 seconds. Like how does that even happen?
Yeah, I know, it was pretty shocking. I mean, Jose Aldo was obviously the favorite. Conor McGregor, I don't know if you've seen Conor McGregor outside the ring though, but he's like a cocky motherfucker. Like, he's really arrogant. He comes in with these nice suits. He's got the Irish supporters behind him. He talks big, but you know what? He talks the talk, but he walks the walk too. Like, he backs it up.
I'm not a huge UFC fan. I'll watch the big fights.
Yeah, I'm the bigger UFC guy here.
But how you get knocked out in 13 seconds? I'm just saying, I've seen bar fights go longer.
Well, I think it was a lucky punch, because if you see the video, Jose Aldo got in a good punch too, but then I think Conor McGregor just caught him right on the chin, and it was just bad luck, I guess. I don't really want to say.
So you got a glass chin. I'm just saying, if y'all see me in the bar, I got a glass chin too. So like, I'm just saying, I probably won't get knocked out in 19 seconds or 13 seconds. But like, I'm just saying, you've been working on it. This is your job. I don't go to my job and get knocked out in 13 seconds.
Well, I guess it's just unlucky. But anyways, all right, let's move on to a topic that's very near and dear to you, Mr. Kobe Bryant. I know it's old news. Like, it was a couple weeks or 2 weeks ago when Kobe last stepped here in Toronto. He played his last game here in Toronto. But I'm just gonna give you a minute to get it off your chest, since we're starting the show now. Yeah, go ahead. Like,
so,
what do you think, man? What's your thoughts on that? Like,
so I'm gonna let you know that there is going to be a legend retiring from our game. Everyone knows it. Everyone's echoed it. You know, the Raptors do have a part in his history. He did drop 81 points on us.
81 points.
81 points. I've seen games. I swear the Philadelphia Sixers have not averaged 81 points in their season.
That's a good point.
But I'm just saying, it was watching a legend go down, and at times it's pretty ugly because, you know, he's not having the best shooting percentage right now. I think he's in the bottom 4, but it's still a legend.
He's still a legend.
Let's show our respect. That's a shout out to Michael Grange. Yep, at Sportsnet. You know, you can't be taking shots at Kobe, calling him the most selfish player when you got 5 championships. He has more championships than the Raptors do.
Well, okay, you can't compare him to the Raptors. I mean, that's out of the question. But he is a ball hog. That's just his nature.
How are you gonna call it?
But at the same time, that's the nature of his position too. That position usually breeds more selfish players. You know, like, for example, like it's the guard. It's the most prolific position.
But he's the only player with 30,000 points and 6,000 assists. He's one of 4 players to have that stat. So to call the man a ball hog is really, 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 really a kick to the groin. You know what? Yes, at times he is ball dominant. However, he still had to be ball dominant, because when you're playing with guys like Smush Parker, and I don't even know some of the guys' names on his team right now, but they're just hella bad. And this is a true Laker fan speaking.
Well, Swaggy P's still on the team.
Hey, Swaggy P just got his first assist to Kobe Bryant.
Actually, speaking about that, Swaggy P just got signed to Adidas. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, he was wearing the Yeezys yesterday.
Yeah, playing the game with Yeezys. Like, what the hell's that all about?
Bro, like,
people thought he was gonna break his ankle, because obviously that's not a basketball shoe.
Looking like a moon boot. He's wearing a moon boots.
Yeah, so
how you wear moon boots?
I personally think Swaggy P gets too much too much press attention. I don't know. I think he just likes the limelight. But
Yeah, so Swaggy P, it's just, oh man, like, my dude, what are you doing? Why is your girl running your life? Is he still with Izzy?
I think he's still with Iggy. Yeah,
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Listen, Iggy, if you're watching this, I'm just saying you can do better.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I agree. I thought you were gonna say something else. All right. So good. Yeah, getting back to Kobe. Like, I mean, it's like you saw the text that I sent you, right? The picture. Like, it's like an end of an era, man. Like for example, like.
I really hope you put that up. I really hope you put that up for the artists out there, just to let them know, like, you know what, it is an end of an era. You know, we got only person to actually be undefeated against Father Time. Undefeated against Father Time so far is Tim Duncan. Tim, Mr. Big Fundamental Duncan.
I agree. I have to agree with that one.
I just don't know how he does it. The man runs like a broken moose, and yet he's still putting up numbers.
But he's what? He's 38 now, right?
38.
Kobe Bryant's 37.
Yep.
Vince Carter's around that age as well.
Vince Carter's career ended once he left Toronto.
I don't know, but did you see the game last night, or it was a couple nights ago where he threw up a dunk?
Yeah,
he's 38, but he's still going up for the dunk.
Kevin Garnett just crowned Blake Griffin.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro, I swear when he dunked, I swear dust came out of his knees. Like poof. Like, I was like, what? How does Garnett, Mr. 20-year veteran, dunking on mans like that? Like how? How is this possible?
Yeah, man. These guys just don't want to let go. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, this is all they know. Yeah. So I want to get into the Golden State loss. That's a pretty big deal. Like, I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know what you guys think, but that's like losing to the Bucks. Like, you, out of all the teams, I would have never thought the Bucks would hand them their first loss.
Nah, I knew it was gonna come off of like a back-to-back and you know, something or the other, and it was inevitable. They weren't gonna go 82-0. I'm kind of glad they got this loss out of the way, so that now they can concentrate on, you know, kind of moving on with their season. That they don't have this hanging over their heads. But
well, that's actually what what's his name, Draymond Green actually tweeted, saying, you know, he's kind of glad. Not really glad, but he's taking the positive from this loss. He's like, oh, finally we can just actually focus on the regular season. You know what I mean? Because, people, fans, and all just keep saying, like, oh, these guys are going to keep going. What's their record going to be? Oh, one more win. But now that they have the one loss, they're a regular team. Like, they're human, so they can focus on, you know, getting through the rest of the season. But I don't know if you saw this. There was a Twitter battle going back and forth between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Golden State Warriors.
Milwaukee Bucks should not be tweeting anybody. Their PR team needs to get together and just realize that was one win in a 7-game series. I guarantee you, on any given day, the Golden State Warriors will not only crush you. Y'all lost to the Raptors, and y'all didn't lose. Y'all got annihilated by the Raptors. And shout out to the Raptors, they played well. But like, listen, my man Steph Curry, Mr. Chef, had a bad game. It's okay. But y'all should never be tweeting.
He still had a decent game, though. He still had, like, what, 20...
He shot 10 for 21 or 10 for 26, I believe it was. It was something horrendous. That's not Steph Curry caliber basketball.
But they just came out from a back-to-back win last night, or the night before, against Boston. Right?
Boston played them well.
Double OT, double overtime. So that was a tough win. And then they flew out to... to Milwaukee,
and
they landed at what, 3:30 a.m.
Yep.
I don't know, man. That's not to make excuses. They're not making excuses, but that's a tough schedule, man. Then that was on the stretch of a what, seven game road trip.
Kudos, Mr. Golden State Warriors. Like, kudos to you guys. You guys, 24-0 at one point. Now 24-1. Listen, that's still mind-blowing.
It's still admirable, especially in this day and age.
You got a 20-game lead on anybody else.
So this is what the Milwaukee Bucks tweeted. They said, we rewrote the script, #fear the deer. Now, Golden State Warriors then responded, these are the official PR accounts, guessing you haven't seen how the movie ends. Well played?
Very well played. You know, Golden State took the high road, saying, you know what, Milwaukee hasn't seen a championship since, what, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played there? Yeah, I think that was the last championship they saw. So, yeah, you know what, kudos to Golden State. Y'all played that well. And, you know, that's what happens when you have a rookie PR guy kind of running the show. So, Dill, let me ask you a question. You excited about the Raptors game coming up today against the Philadelphia 76ers?
Well, I don't know what there's to be too excited about. I mean, we're facing, like, probably one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, let's face it, they have the worst record in the league. So
let me ask you a question. Philadelphia 76ers take on the best college team. Who do you think is going to win?
I gotta say the college team, man.
I don't know. I disagree. I actually disagree. I feel like Philadelphia just... Like, they need to get their shit together. Like, and excuse my French when I say that. However, it's just, whoa. Like, does anyone know what's going on in Philadelphia? I don't even think Philadelphia knows what's going on in Philadelphia.
I was just going to say that.
Like, they are just, they're bad. They're bad. Like, I feel like if I really put my effort into it, and I'm kind of chubby right now, if I really put my effort into it, I can make the Philadelphia 76ers. I think my AAU team, top-notch stars, will be the Philadelphia 76ers. What you think?
Nah, man. I have to agree, man. Like, I mean, I just don't know what's going on there. Like, I mean, they got young guys. I don't know if it's the coaching or the guys just inexperienced, but I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man. All I know is that the Raptors should get an easy win, but then that brings up another topic. Like the Raptors, whenever they're facing a low caliber team, they play down to those guys' level, which is frustrating, right? Like for example, you saw the Spurs game, right?
Yes.
We manhandled them, right?
Yes, we did.
No question. Like we dominated them.
Yes, we did.
But then we lost. Like what? A few games earlier, we lost to Denver.
That was a rough loss.
Like horribly, right?
Yeah.
And then even when we faced Golden State, we were neck and neck with them. Like we're right there. Were. Like maybe we lost it in the last couple of minutes due to coaching, whatever you want to call it. We lost it. But at the end of the day, when we play against high caliber teams, we tend to adjust. But when you go face these lower level teams with the worst records, we lose.
Me personally with the Raptors, I feel like they're still finding their ways. We still have a lot of new characters. We changed our philosophy significantly. Like we were an offensive-minded team last year, and well, we saw where that led us. 4-game sweep by the Wizards. So you know we're defensively focused. However, touching on that point, I feel like the Raptors have been in every single game that even if they have lost, they've lost close games, and that's because our defense is actually letting us hang in with these teams. You know, even on a bad shooting night. And you know what? Kudos to DeMar DeRozan and Mr. Kyle Lowry. Hopefully, potentially 2 All-Stars representing Toronto. You guys are playing a hell of an offensive game. Now we just need guys like Scola. Hopefully we get Valanciunas back healthy. And when DeMar Carroll comes back, you know, he can come back healthy too. But it's just, wow. Like, I just don't know what's going on when it comes to them playing down to their competition, but I do see a trend of that happening. But I also do see an emphasis put on the defensive side. We just need our bench to step up, to be honest.
To be honest, man, I'm loving the defense right now. Raptors are giving us some good defense, and you just touched on that point. Valanciunas coming back. We're not really missing him. Well, at least on the defensive end. Like
we really aren't. Valanciunas is on the slower end of things, and you know,
Bismack's doing a great job, man.
But on the offensive side, no one's guarding Bismack Biyombo, and he plays offense like a gorilla. So
that's the main thing we're gonna get when I guess Valanciunas comes back. We'll get the offense back. Yeah. But on the defensive end, I mean, we're not really missing him. He's still he's a beast on the boards. He's an intimidating presence. You know, a big African dude. Like he's young too, right? He's
shout out to the Hawks. He's a good type of African, right? All right. So, hey, you know what? Let's touch on a little bit of football. So, I don't know if you know who Johnny Manziel is. Do you know who Johnny Manziel is?
How do I not know who Johnny Manziel is?
Yeah, what do you know Johnny Manziel for, though?
He's probably the most controversial...
Backup. QB.
Yeah, but backup player too.
Most
That team's not even
controversial
a starter.
backup QB. Well, Mr. Backup is actually going to be starting this week.
Oh, word? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see the update.
Yeah, no, Mr. Backup is going to be starting this week against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, mind you, you know, Johnny Manziel does come with a little bit of controversy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, have you heard the latest controversy?
No, what happened?
Oh, man. Homeboy was popping bottles in the club.
Oh, yeah, okay, I heard about this. Yeah,
And then his manager asked him, like, yo, bro, you popping bottles? He said, no, I was holding the bottle. And then he lied about it. Now, even if he did tell the truth, he probably still would have gotten in trouble. But, you know, he kind of chilled out, played on the third squad, not even the second squad, third squad.
Yeah.
Finally, the owner stepped in and was like, enough is enough. Like, you know what? This is my prodigy right here. Yeah, I know he's a screw up, but he's still my prodigy. So they allowed him to put a little bit of vodka in the Gatorade bottle before he plays.
What?
I'm playing. That I threw in.
It's crazy though. I think it all went to his head after he got featured on that Drake track, right?
Yes, I'm telling you, if you got an OVO tattoo, like you part of OVO right now. Just saying, OVO is full of winners. Like, you know, I see Andrew Wiggins winning Rookie of the Year. I see Drake, you know, Grammy nominated. You know, I see, bro, what's going on, Manziel? Just talk to me. You know, you can give me a call, Manziel. I'm a coach you. I'm gonna show you how to live the high life Monday to Friday and go back to work on Saturday and Sunday.
But getting back to that, his talent is there though.
Oh, 100%.
He's talented.
100%.
I think he's just young and confused, like any young kid with money and talent. Like,
but why can't you let the man breathe? Like, let her dude breathe. Can I breathe? Like, he has to listen. If I had 300-pound guys chasing after me, I would probably become an alcoholic. So I kind of understand him. Like,
no, but that's the nature of the game, right?
Bro, I got little Fiats chasing me around. Like, have you been hit by a football player? Oh man, oh Lord, I wouldn't even want to be hit by. Like, Jaleel Okafor punched the guy and knocked the guy out. Like, imagine
Jaleel Okafor is
But like, imagine me being chased by 300-pound defensive linemen and linebackers. I'm running. All right, so I want to thank all the audience members for, you know, watching us on our first show. Once again, that's Dill, and I'm Mo. Peace out.
Later, guys.